Coverage of the Netflix documentary on the Steven Avery case.
What do you want to say today?
I'm innocent.
Making a Murderer, featuring the murder case against Steven Avery, is creating a social media firestorm. Avery and his nephew Brendan Dassey were convicted of the 2005 murder of Teresa Halbach. Tonight, the Manitowoc County Sheriff and the attorney who represented Brendan Dassey are responding to the documentary. NBC26's Alex Hagan is live in the newsroom with more.
The documentary released Friday has triggered backlash and calls for justice. Now, I did talk to that Manitowoc County Sheriff and the defense attorney who represented Brendan Dassey. They are both calling this documentary, Making a Murderer, one-sided.
Do we have a body or anything yet?
A 10-part Netflix documentary is bringing a murder case back into the spotlight and sparking hundreds of comments, mostly negative, on social media.
There's another one I got this morning.
Manitowoc County Sheriff Robert Hermann.
You and your department are a disgrace.
Reads his emails today, many who claim law enforcement framed Steven Avery.
The thought of planting evidence, it's really, it's not practical.
Same goes for Len Kachinsky, the defense attorney representing Brendan Dassey for 6 months. Some taking to Facebook claiming he provided ineffective counsel. But Kachinsky points to a Court of Appeals decision on January 30th, 2013.
Absolutely nothing I did ever prejudiced Dassey's ability to get a fair trial.
Meanwhile, Manitowoc County Sheriff says the documentary left key facts out.
There's a lot of evidence here, and if you look at it all and have the whole story, you would never think that happened.
Hermann says he is concerned now for Teresa Halbach's family.
This is all being brought up in their face again, so it's kind of sad.
He says justice was done in the Steven Avery case. Now, Sheriff Hermann says he is not concerned, at least in this point in time, of this impacting both cases of Avery and Dassey at this time. Reporting live tonight in the Green Bay newsroom, I'm Alex Hagan with NBC26.
And here is a timeline of events surrounding the murder of photographer Teresa Halbach. On October 31st, 2005, Halbach goes to the Avery salvage yard near Michigan to take pictures of a minivan he had for sale. 3 days later, Halbach's family reports her missing. Authorities launch an investigation and find her remains in a burn barrel on Avery's property. On March 18, 2007, Avery is found guilty of first-degree intentional homicide and sentenced to prison in June of that year. His nephew Brendan Dassey is also sentenced to prison for his role in the crime. Both filed appeals with the state Supreme Court for new trials. Both have been denied.